So we'll start the presentation, our webinar today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, because I know you guys are joining from different countries. My name is Madhiha Mumtaz Khan, and I'm very delighted to welcome you all today. I'm the head of sales and marketing at CECA, and I've been working in the company from last 5 years approximately now, helping international students achieve their educational goals here in Australia. Today, I'll be sharing valuable insights about Australian universities, the wide range of courses available for international students, and the unique advantages of studying in Australia, including quality education, global recognition, and exciting career opportunities. So let's get it started.
Yeah, sure.
So I'll give you a brief idea about CCA basically. So CCA was established in 2006 to assist international students seeking admission to Australian colleges and universities. And since that time, we have expanded it's our professional educational counseling services to also assist students wishing to study in New Zealand, UK, USA, Canada, and for Canada migration as well. So if you have students who are interested in studying in New Zealand, UK, USA, Canada, or if they are interested in Canada migration, you guys can contact us. We have proper team available for these countries, and they can assist you. So let's start with our first provider, which is TAFE NSW. Okay. So what's TAFE NSW? TAFE NSW is Australia's largest education provider with over 140 years of experience. They operates in 155 metropolitan, regional, and remote areas, out of which 40 campuses offer programs to international students. They have a lot of vet programs available and also higher education programs available. And overall, they have got 150 courses available to international students, and they have got over 3,97,000 enrollments each year, including over 4,000 international students from more than 70 countries. Now, as I told you guys about the courses, what TAFE NSW they're offering, I'll go a bit in detail about what actually they're having. They've got bachelor's program available. They've got diploma programs available. So let me start with higher education first. So they've got bachelor's of creative practice. They've got very unique courses available, which I think maximum Australian universities are not offering. They've got bachelor's of applied commerce, bachelor's of business program. Also, they have got bachelor's of property valuation, bachelor's of 3D art and animation, and diploma of nursing program as well, and also bachelor's of early childhood. Now, as you can see on my screen, for bachelor's of early childhood and education program, I think this is one of the most popular program right now in Australia, and the duration for this program is 4 years. The fees for this program is 60,000, and also TAFE NSW they're offering 15%.
Businessman's band our realization place also.
Sorry, is it possible if you guys can?
Madam, I believe your mic is off.
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, sorry for that. Okay. So for Bachelor's of Early Childhood Education program, it's a 4 years program. The fees for 2026 is $60,000, which is approximately 7,500 per semester. They have got mandatory work placements available, which is approximately 805 hours, which is the actual requirement for the course. And the fees is also, I think, very reasonable for international students. Now let's talk about Bachelors of Applied Commerce. This is also one of a very popular program for international students. It's a 3 years program. The fees for this program is $50,520 and approximately 8,420 per semester. Also, they are providing internship in this program. Now, I will talk about Diploma of Nursing program. As we all know that nursing is right now the most popular course here in Australia. And we like TAFE and SW, they're offering this program. And the biggest advantage is that they have got university pathways available. So students or we can pathway basically like we can make a package program for these students. They can do their diploma of nursing from TAFE and SW, leading to bachelor's of nursing to UTS for 2 years, or bachelor's of nursing to University of Wollongong, or bachelor's of nursing to Charles Sturt University 2 years program. So they have this package program available as well. Also, they're offering 15% scholarship to higher education courses, and 500 WET scholarship is available for certain programs. So this $500 scholarship basically for WET program is not for all the courses. For certain courses, they're offering this $500 scholarship. And if you want to know more in detail, basically about the WET programs or their higher education programs, please feel free to contact us, or you can contact me directly as well. Also, please, if you have any question, feel free to write it into the chat box so that at the end of the presentation, I will be able to answer those questions. I hope I'm very clear about TAFE and SW. Let's go to our next provider. Okay. Macquarie University. Now, let me talk about Macquarie University. I think you all are aware about Macquarie University, one of the biggest universities here in Australia, very huge campus, very beautiful campus, top 1% universities in the world, GS ranking. And also, they're 100% of research world standard. They are number 175 in the world. They have ranked basically, and they are in 300 plus global companies partnership as well. So if your students are studying from Macquarie University, there's a very, very high chance that they will get a job as well. Because Macquarie University, they really prefer and they really, really actually recommend their students to the universities. And also, basically, in the final year of their course, the university basically visits the companies basically visits the university, and they actually conduct the interviews. So if your students are basically looking to proper settle here in Australia, they should study from a university which they have a very good partnership with global companies. So the courses for international students, they have got wide range of courses available in business, law, engineering, IT, health, medicine, humanities, research, higher degree programs, and teaching programs available. They have got masters of early childhood, they have got masters of teaching, they have got masters of primary teaching, secondary teaching, bachelors of teaching available as well. Also, one of a very famous program in Macquarie University is Juris Doctor, which is a law program for 3 years. So, if your student basically completed their bachelor's from their home country, they can do Juris Doctor program. It's a 3 years program, which is also a pathway program, PR pathway program basically. So if they are particularly looking for these kind of programs, they can study into Macquarie University. And also, let me give you a very detailed idea about Macquarie University scholarship. So I have already mentioned, or basically I've put the link here for Macquarie University. Because the thing is basically Macquarie, they're offering scholarship, different scholarships basically to different nationalities. So let me talk about, for example, Indian students. If like if we talk about Indians or Pakistanis or Nepalis, for example, they're offering $10,000 per year early acceptance scholarship, which is a very, very good scholarship basically that the student will get every year $10,000. And they have got alumni available as well. They have got high achievers scholarship available as well for different nationalities. And If you want to know basically more in detail about these scholarships, you guys can contact us. But this is basically the scholarship that Macquarie University they're offering for undergraduate and also for postgraduate. They have vice chancellor scholarship available as well, which is approximately $10,000. And they have got a like very good thing basically for women. They have got a STEM scholarship available, which is approximately 5,000 for every nationality, particularly in science and engineering field. If you have any question, team, please feel free to message me in the chat box and we will reply you after the webinar. So I hope I cleared everything about Macquarie University. So I know that there are a lot of sub-agents who joined our webinar today. I want to tell you guys for TAFE NSW and for Macquarie University, we are offering 100% commission until July 2026 intake because we have got a very huge target to achieve. That's why we are offering 100% commission for TAFE NSW and for Macquarie University only. If you want to know more in detail, please contact your respective BDMs, or otherwise, if you want to contact me directly, I will mention my the phone number at the end of the webinar. You guys can contact me as well if you want to know more in detail. So without wasting any more time, let me go to the next slide. So now let's talk about Charles Darwin University. CDU is the top Australian university for undergraduate full-time employment outcome. They do offer postgraduate as well. The Good Universities Guide 2025 ranks CDU as the eighth best university in Australia for full-time employment for undergraduate students. 81% of CDU undergraduate students had full-time work 4 months after completing their course. So this is the biggest advantage basically studying in CDU. And also they have campus available in regional area, which is Darwin and also in Sydney. The advantages for international students that I told you guys, they have regional and remote campuses available. They have got flexible online pathways available. And they are also offering personalized support. They are ranked number 3 university in Australia towards the goal, which is quality education. Their goal number 4 for this year is quality education, and they are already ranked number 3 in Australia. Okay, now let's talk about the popular courses that Charles Darwin University is offering. They are offering information technology program, and these specializations are available, which is data analyst or cyber security. They are offering engineering programs, civil, electrical, mechanical. A lot of specializations are available. They are also offering social work program, nursing program, bachelor's of nursing, master's of nursing as well. They're offering business and law programs as well, medicine and health programs as well, and also the most famous program currently, which is Bachelor's of Early Childhood, Masters of Early Childhood, and primary teaching and secondary teaching as well. They do offer education programs, which I told you basically, but they have got Masters of Education available as well. So if your student is particularly not interested into early childhood or primary teaching and secondary teaching, they can go for Masters of Education program as well. They have got exercise and sports science available as well. If your students are particularly looking for exercise and sports science, they can go to CDU and they can get additional 485 visa as well if they are studying in a regional areas, which is Darwin is a regional area. And they are also offering medicine program. As I told you, they're also offering masters of psychology as well. They're also offering tourism programs as well, and they're offering up to 30% scholarship. But team, please note that they're not offering any scholarship for nursing program for now. So if you have any application, basically, you guys are more than welcome to send it to us. If you want to discuss more in detail about any particular student, please feel free to contact us so that we can give you guys more detail. But they are offering 30% scholarship for all the other courses except nursing program. Okay, now let's talk about Southern Cross University. I think right now Southern Cross is one of the most loved university because of the program that they're offering, which is graduate diploma of teaching, secondary education. I think majority of the students they are going for that program. So I think right now we are receiving the maximum number of applications for Southern Cross University. So SCU is in the top 100 young universities. They are top 10 for graduate income. They are top 10 for graduate employment as well. The courses for international students, what they're offering are business, health, environmental and marine science, creative arts, education, undergraduate and postgraduate both, engineering, social work, and teaching. Yes, SEU, they have started their social work program as well. So if you have a student who are particularly, if they want to study particularly in Gold Coast, um, they can study social work. Gold Coast is also regional. If they are studying in a regional area, they will get an additional 485 visa. You all are aware about it. Now let's talk about the scholarship in Southern Cross University. So why I haven't mentioned any scholarship here in this PPT? Because Southern Cross University, they have already posted the fees on their website after the scholarship. So if you'll go to any course for Southern Cross University, for example, if the student wants to study Bachelor's of IT program, the fees which is mentioned there on their website, that is after the scholarship. So if you scroll down on Bachelor's of IT page, you will be able to see it's very easy to check the fee structure there in Southern Cross University's website. But still, if you guys are facing any kind of problem, please feel free to contact us. We can show you directly that how you guys can see the fee structure in Southern Cross University. But they're not offering any additional scholarship. The scholarships are already mentioned on their website. The fees, basically what is mentioned on their website, that is after the scholarship. If you have any question, sorry team, can you guys please mute? Thank you. Okay, so if you have any question, team, please feel free to message in the chat box so that I can answer your questions after the session. Okay, now let's talk about some of the popular courses that they're offering. Early childhood and primary secondary teaching, which is the most popular courses right now. They have got graduate diploma of early childhood, graduate diploma of primary and secondary teaching, which is, I think, one of the most popular courses right now in terms of PR pathways. They have got bachelor's of nursing, they have got masters of nursing as well. They have information technology program available. They have engineering courses available. They have got social work available, business program, and also health courses are all available. If you want to know more in detail, please feel free to contact us. Campus locations: Lismore, Coff Harbour, Gold Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, and Perth. Yes, they have got a campus available in Perth as well, and they are offering this graduate diploma of early childhood program, graduate diploma of teaching in primary and secondary in their Perth campus as well. They have both options available. If the student wants to study on campus, they can study these courses on campus. I'm talking about graduate diploma of early childhood, graduate diploma of primary and secondary teaching only. They can study those programs online as well if they have a valid visa in which they don't need a COE. They can take a VOE and they can study these programs. Okay, now let's go to another university. Okay, now let's talk about University of Notre Dame, which is also one of a very, very good university because they have got very good courses available. They have got health and medicine courses available, and they have got law courses available. They have got business courses available. They have nursing as well, team, which is, I think, one of a very, very popular program here in Australia. So if you have a student basically who is looking to study nursing program and looking for a very good university, you guys can recommend University of Notre Dame as well. They are offering very, very good scholarships as well. They are offering 20% annual fee reduction for nursing program. I know there are a lot of universities, they are not offering any scholarship for nursing, but University of Notre Dame, they are offering 20% scholarship for bachelors of nursing as well. For masters of physiotherapy, they have got 7,500 annual fee reduction available, which is a kind of a scholarship as well. They have got masters of social work as well, and they are offering 25% scholarship. The scholarships are still open, team. So if you want to submit any application, please submit as soon as possible. They have got international business and commerce scholarship available as well, which is 10,000 annual fee reduction. They have got international welcome scholarship for undergraduate students, which is 25% for every course. They have got international welcome scholarship for postgraduate as well, which is 20% fee reduction, which is annually as well. And also, they have got Western Australia Premiers University Scholarship. This is approximately 50,000, which is a very, very huge amount, team. And if you want to know basically that how the students can get this scholarship, because actually the procedure is a bit long, so please feel free to contact us. We'll explain you more in detail that how your students can get this scholarship, because 50,000 is a very, very huge amount. And if the student will get 50,000, I think that student will be like flying in the sky. So please feel free to contact us so that we can explain you in detail, because I've got very limited time. Otherwise, I could have explained you guys here as well. But please let me know if you want to know more in detail about this $50,000 scholarship, particularly, and University of Notre Dame. They have campus available in Perth and in Sydney. So yes, Perth is also regional team, extra 485 visa. If your students are interested in to study in Perth, basically, you guys can contact us. We can process their applications to University of Notre Dame. Now let's go to the next university. Okay, now it's not a university actually. Let's talk about a group now, which is a very huge group. I hope you all are aware about Education Center of Australia, which is ECA group. Okay, now let me tell you about the universities basically that ECA they're having. They have got University of Sunshine Coast. They have got University of Tasmania. They have Victoria University, University of Canberra. They also have got a few colleges as well, which is APIC, CHS, Heli. But I think I will be talking more about these five basically, which are mentioned on my screen, which is University of Sunshine Coast, University of Tasmania, Victoria University, University of Canberra, and APIC. Now, before going to the next slide, let me tell you guys the campus location. They have campuses available for all these universities. Of course, the campuses are different, and I'll tell you guys more in detail in my next slide. But they have campus location in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Adelaide. Now, let me tell you guys about the scholarship in my next slide. Okay, now let's talk about University of Sunshine Coast and the programs that they're offering and the scholarship. So, University of Sunshine Coast, they're offering wide range of courses. Campus locations are beautiful. They've got campuses available in Sunshine Coast, Moreton Bay, and also they have a campus available in Adelaide, which is a new campus, huge campus, and regional campus as well, of course, team. So if your students basically they are very keen to study in Adelaide, particularly for example, please feel free to contact me. I've mentioned the courses and the campus location, particularly for University of Sunshine Coast, because they are not offering all the courses to all the campuses. They have certain courses for certain campuses. So that's why I've mentioned it here like this. They are offering up to 20% scholarship. Depends basically on your student's profile. 15% is a state scholarship. 20% is basically academic based. So if your students are meeting the academic requirement, they can get up to 20% scholarship. Also, now let's talk about few programs basically in University of Sunshine Coast. They have got Bachelor's of Education Studies Early Childhood. They have got Bachelor's of Engineering Mechanical in Civil, Electrical and Electronics. Now, if we talk about civil, mechanical, electrical and electronics engineering, as we all know that engineers are high in demand in Australia. I know that you guys will say that the points are very high, but still, if we are talking about these three particular specializations, which is mechanical, civil, electronics, and electrical, these three specializations are very much in demand. And number one will be civil, number two will be electrical and electronics, and number three will be mechanical in terms of talking about the demand. So if your students are interested into studying engineering programs, honors, which is a 4 years program, please let us know. We can process the application there. They can get up to 20% scholarship, and also they have got very good courses, which is Masters of Social Work by Research. So now I think we are receiving a lot of applications for research, and I really wanted to talk to you guys about the research program because. Research degrees right now, as we all know, that after 485 visa, the students cannot apply for another student visa. So what basically they're doing after completing their bachelor's or master's here in Australia, before taking 485 visa, they want to, study another program to, what we can say, like to polish their studies or their background basically, or to get more experience here in Australia. They can study research programs. Research programs are offered by a lot of universities, like we have discussed already, CDU, Macquarie. They all are offering research programs. Even University of Notre Dame as well, they're offering research programs, and also University of Sunshine Coast. Now, why I'm highlighting Masters of Social Work by Research program, because if your student, they have completed their previous studies in social work, social science, or community work, community services, they can go for this program, which is Masters of Social Work by Research. Even if they have completed from their home country, they can come to Australia on Masters of Social Work by Research program. I have mentioned the campus locations here. You guys can see they are offering this program in a lot of campuses for in University of Sunshine Coast. Also, they have got Bachelor's of Nursing Science Honors, Bachelor's of Nursing, Masters of Education by Research as well. Also, I will highlight this program as well, team. If your student completed Masters of Education already, or if they have completed Bachelor's of Education 4 years program, or if they have completed Bachelor's of Teaching 4 years program honors, or Masters of Teaching, they can go for Masters of Education by Research program. I have mentioned the campus locations here. They are offering this program in various campuses, and one of the, I think, best selling point for this program would be basically that if the student, they have completed their masters or bachelors of honors already, and they are looking to upscale their studies, they want to go into particularly education field into the research program, they can go for this program. They are offering bachelors of social work as well. They're offering primary education as well, early childhood, secondary education as well. They're also offering bachelors of nursing science graduate entry. They're also offering bachelors of IT and information and communication technology. In Adelaide campus, Adelaide is regional area team. If your student is particularly looking to study in a regional area, they can go for this program. They've got masters of cyber security and forensics as well. I think majority of the students, particularly students coming from engineering background, computer science or telecommunication engineering, they are very much interested into cyber security. So if you have a student who are particularly looking to study only masters of cyber security and forensics, not masters of IT, and they're looking for this specialization, University of Sunshine Coast would be the best university for them. So please make sure that you recommend these universities to your students. And if you guys want to know more in detail about the scholarship criteria, or for example entry requirement, anything, entry requirements are also very basic actually, which is 6.5, no less than 6 for IELTS and equivalent PTE. They are also offering Masters of Business Administration and Bachelors of Education Studies. So, team, if you have any question for these programs or for University of Sunshine Coast, please write in the chat box so that I can give you guys the answer for these programs. Let's go to the next one, which is Victoria University, VU Sydney and Brisbane campus. Now, team, this university, Victoria, VU Sydney and Brisbane, this also comes under ECA group. They are also offering Bachelors of Early Childhood, 3 years and 4 years duration. Now, you guys will ask me, like, what is the difference, Madhiya? Like, how can they offer 3 years and 4 years programs separately, team? Now, I'll tell you, and I think you guys will be like, why Madhiya is saying that? Because there's actually no difference between this 3 years and 4 years duration program. I'll tell you one difference why the student should go for a 3 years program, or why the student should go for a 4 years Bachelors of Early Childhood program. Now, if the student will study 4 years program here in Australia, at the time of skill assessment, their English requirement will be waived off. And if they will study 3 years program, they will have to give the English test in order to meet the English requirement. Because I've checked with BU already, they're saying Madhya, the camp, like the structure is completely same and everything is same, just the duration is different. So if the student are they're interested into 3 years program, they can go for a 3 years program. It's a kind of fast track, you guys can say that. But please let us know if your students are interested into a 3 years program, which I think there is no university in Australia offering bachelor's of early childhood for 3 years. And also, they're offering this program in VU Sydney and Brisbane campus both. Also, they're offering graduate diploma in early childhood. This program basically one of the most famous programs right now in Australia. But team, they're not offering this program online. This program is available only on campus. Now, the next course is Masters of Education. Now, I'll tell you basically how can we package the course. Basic, if you have, if for example, if you have got a student and they are doing master's program currently in Australia and they want to change, they want to study graduate diploma of early childhood, but they came to Australia on a master's program. So they cannot downgrade their studies. They cannot go for a graduate diploma program. So what you guys can do, we can offer a package course to those students. We can package the course graduate diploma in early childhood leading to masters of education. The duration of this program will be 2 years only. The duration is not going to be exceeded. So please, team, if you have a student who are particularly interested in graduate diploma in early childhood program and they are lost right now because they're not getting any package program with masters, if they're getting it for a longer duration. Victoria University, they are offering graduate diploma leading to masters of education. Only the duration is 2 years. The duration is not exceeded like other universities. We can easily package this program. They can lodge their permanent residency after completing their graduate diploma in early childhood, and then they can continue their Masters of Education next year. So this is how basically they can package and they can plan. Actually, this is just a technique I'm telling you guys how to counsel your students basically and how to let them know that how basically they can package this program and they can go for graduate diploma in early childhood. They don't need to downgrade their studies. They can easily package the course by simply maintaining their AQF level. They're also offering Diploma of IT, Bachelor's of IT program as well. If your students are not meeting Bachelor's of IT requirement, we can package the course with Diploma of IT. They're also offering Bachelor's of Cybersecurity, Masters of Applied IT, Diploma of Business, Diploma of Bachelor's of Business, Masters of Business Analytics, Masters of Enterprise Resource Planning System. Now, Masters of Enterprise Resource Planning System. Here, basically, the outcome can be ICT as well, and also can be Business Information System, which is Business Analytics team. So, if your student, they're not looking for IT particular program because a lot of students basically they run from coding and programming. They can go for Masters of Enterprise Resource Planning System as well. Sorry, team. Okay. Also, they're offering Masters of Supply Chain Management. Now, this is one of the best programs I think the VU is offering. I think most like more popular than early childhood because we are receiving a lot of applications in which the students they have completed their bachelor's in civil engineering or related field basically and they want to go into particularly supply chain program. Now VU they are particularly offering masters of supply chain management course. The duration of this program is 2 years and if your students they're particularly looking for supply chain management program, they have completed their bachelor's from their home country, they came to Australia on a masters of project management program. Yes, they can go for masters of supply chain management as well. They are offering Masters of Professional Accounting as well. And also, they're offering Masters of Business Administration Global. Now, Victoria University, they are offering 25% scholarship for onshore and offshore students both. But they haven't decided the scholarship for 2026 yet. This 25% scholarship is only for 2025. They have not actually released their scholarship for next year yet. So once we will receive any information from Victoria University for next year, I will let you guys know. Let's go to the next one. Now the next university is University of Canberra, and I will be talking about the University of Canberra scholarships first. because University of Canberra, this university also falls under ECA group, and they have a campus available in Sydney. So don't get confused with University of Canberra that they have a campus in Canberra only. They do have a campus available in Sydney. They're also offering nursing program team. So if your students they want to study in University of Canberra, but they don't want to study in Canberra particularly, they can go for Sydney campus. They are offering bachelors of early childhood as well, birth to 5. It is also a 3 years program team. Biggest advantage. They're also offering bachelors of nursing. Duration is 3 years, and they're also offering masters of public health program. So they're offering these three programs, which I will show you guys in the next slide. But I wanted to talk to you guys about these scholarships first because the scholarships are quite interesting. Basically, in University of Canberra, They're offering three types of scholarships. Basically, number one is merit scholarship, which is 10% for all applicants. Number two is UC High Achievers Scholarship, which is 20% tuition fee, 20% off basically on the tuition fees. All countries not eligible for the excellent scholarships. So this is very, very important team. This 20% high achievers is for all countries, but you see excellence scholarship, which is the third one, that is basically not for all nationalities. That is particularly for Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, North Asia, which is China, Japan, South Korea, Mongolia, Southeast Asia, which is Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Singapore, Thailand, and Brunei. So for these countries, basically this 30% scholarship is there. Except these next nationalities, this 30% UC Excellent Scholarship is not available. So I know we have got a lot of agents coming from Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, China, Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore. Please feel free to send us the applications, and your student might can get 30% excellence scholarship. There is a criteria, so of course we need to check the student's document if they are meeting the minimum criteria or not. If they are meeting the minimum criteria, yes, they will be eligible for this scholarship. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, now University of Canberra, now the programs basically which I was talking to you guys, Bachelors of Early Childhood, 3 years duration, Bachelors of Nursing also 3 years, Masters of Public Health 2 years program. Okay, now very, very important theme that I want to tell you guys that Masters of Public Health is one of the most, I think, underrated program we can say, because there are so many students coming from, India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and I think from Southeast Asia and from other countries as well. They have completed their bachelors in, medicine, or they have completed their bachelors in pharmacy, or they have completed their bachelors in other fields basically related to medicine, related to health, and they're not looking, they're not finding any good option in health field for masters in Australia basically, because majority of the universities offering masters of public health, but the duration is only 1.5 years. So the students are very reluctant going for a 1.5 years duration program, because they're actually looking for a 2 years program. University of Canberra, they are offering 2 years of Masters of Public Health program. The tuition fees per semester is 18,000, and after the scholarship is only 12,600 team. If you have any student basically interested in Masters of Public Health and a 2 year duration program, please feel free to contact us. You see, they're offering this program in Sydney campus, which is under ECA group, as I told you guys before as well. And the scholarships I have already mentioned, team: High Achievers Scholarship, Merit Scholarship, and Excellence Scholarship. 10% is a straightforward scholarship for all applicants. 20% is only for high achievers. Excellence Scholarship is only for certain nationality. Okay, team. Now let's go to the next slide. Okay. Now, APIC, it is also under ECA. So we are still running under ECA group only. I have only mentioned the fee structure here about APIC because Asia Pacific International College, it is a very good college. They have got very good locations available. They have a campus available in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. In Sydney, they have a campus available in Parramatta. I think Why I'm emphasizing on Sydney Parramatta campus? Because there are not a lot of colleges offering master's program, and they have a campus available in Parramatta. So yes, if your students are particularly looking for Parramatta in Sydney, they can go for APIC. The fee structure is very good. I've mentioned here because they're offering actually different scholarship for different programs. So as you can see here, for Bachelor's of Business Information Systems, the fees is only 40,800 for 3 years program after the scholarship. And before the scholarship, it was 66,000 team. So I will be sharing this PPT with you guys. So you guys will be aware about the scholarship they are offering, because they are offering different scholarship for all the different courses. That's why I cannot tell you like 30% for one course, 15% for one course. But you guys can have a look at the price list here, and I will share this price list with you guys as well. They're also offering Masters of Project Management team. So if your students are particularly looking for a project management program with a very, what we can say, like with a very low fee structure or with a very affordable fee structure, APIC would be a very, very good option for them, because this program for 2 years, it is only for 32,400 team. Also, inside like ECA, there are other colleges which I was talking to you guys before, which is CHS and HELI. CHS, they're offering Masters of Health Management, graduate certificate in health management, graduate diploma in health management, and also HELI. They are offering Masters of E-Learning, Masters of Research program, and graduate certificate in research methods as well. The fee structure is mentioned here. Also, team, they're not offering all their courses. I'm talking about CHS and HELI. They're not offering all their courses to all the campuses. For example, CHS, they're offering these courses only in Sydney and Brisbane team. And HELI, they're offering their courses in Melbourne only. So please make sure when you guys are counseling your students, I think this sheet will give you a lot of idea about the scholarships and the fee structure that ECA, APIC, HELI, and CHS they are offering. If you have any question, team, please feel free to message us in the chat box so that we guys can get back to you at the end of the webinar or after the webinar. Let's go to the next provider, which is Charles Sturt University, Sydney and Melbourne. Now, team CSU, I know that very popular for their regional campuses, but CSU, they have campuses available in metropolitan cities as well, which is Sydney and Melbourne. They are offering undergraduate and postgraduate courses. They have got Bachelor's of Business, Bachelor's of Accounting, Bachelor's of IT, Masters of Professional Accounting, Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Information Technology, Masters of IT, Cybersecurity, Data Management specializations. They have got both options available online and on campus, but of course, team, this is flexible hybrid option. As you all know, international students cannot study their complete course online. They will have to study their course on campus, but they have this flexible online study option available because we receive a lot of inquiries, students sitting in other countries, they want to study courses online. CSU, they are offering these courses basically in Sydney and Melbourne CBD campuses. Now, in terms of talking about these scholarships, CSU, they are offering up to 35% scholarship team. I know the scholarship is very, very huge. They are offering very huge scholarship. If your students are studying, if your student wants to study from a very good university, Charles Sturt University comes under very, very good, like comes under very good universities. And also the kind of scholarships that they're offering 35% scholarship for their new MBA program team. So if your students are particularly looking for masters of business data analytics or masters of project management and leadership program, these two courses are the new courses basically team, and they're offering 35% scholarship for particularly for these two courses. Okay, now here you go, team. Here we have mentioned about the courses and also the scholarships, team. They're also having Vice Chancellor's Academic Excellence Scholarship. But of course, this scholarship is very highly competitive, and the students can get this scholarship, which is up to 50% team. So please make sure that you are conveying these things to your students as well. and counseling them accordingly. But this is very, very highly competitive. So make sure if you are conveying this to your students, basically, you are conveying this thing as well, that this is very, very highly competitive. Now, let me just tell you guys about okay. Now, I told you guys about the courses, accounting, business, project management, leadership. I told you guys about the scholarship as well. They're offering up to 35%. And the minimum scholarship that the student can get would be 15%. So 15% scholarship will be there. Remaining scholarship depends on the student's background basically, or what they what they studied before, and what was their percentage in their previous studies. So basically, the remaining scholarship depends on that, but 15% scholarship the student will be getting. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now let's talk about University of Southern Queensland, UniSQ. This university is based in Queensland, and they are offering very good courses, very good scholarship as well. They're offering up to 20% scholarship. They have campuses available in Toowoomba, Springfield, Ipswich, and Brisbane as well. Team. So if your students they don't want to study, for example, Toowoomba or in Springfield, because I know these campuses in Queensland they are a bit far from city. They do have a campus available in Brisbane as well. Otherwise, if they want to study from regional campuses, these are the campuses available, team, which is Toowoomba, Springfield, Ipswich. They have a lot of courses available, which are also PR pathway, early childhood and primary, secondary teaching, nursing, IT program, engineering courses. They have got social work as well, business and law program as well. They've got research programs available as well, and also they've got medicine and health courses. And in terms of talking about University of Southern Queensland team, the application process is also very easy. If you have any application, basically, you can send it to us along with the CCA form. Very simple, very basic. They're offering up to 20% scholarship. And in terms of talking about career paths, University of Southern Queensland ranked number one in Australia for graduate starting salary. They are still number one in Australia for graduate starting salary team. So if your students are particularly looking to make their career into in Australia in different fields, because UniSQ, as I told you guys, they're offering wide range of courses. They've got huge course list basically. Aviation, if they are looking for aviation courses, or if they are looking for example, law programs, science program, agriculture program, and they're actually looking to build their career here in Australia, they can study in University of Southern Queensland. If you guys want to discuss any student's profile more in detail, please do let me know, and I can guide you guys accordingly if the students are eligible or not. They've got nursing program, but the seats are getting filled very fast. So if you've got any student, please feel free to send us the application. And also, I want to tell you guys that UniSQ, their Bachelor's of Nursing program, they are offering two intakes in a year. So they have got trimester one and trimester two team. So they have got one intake available in February and March, and the other intake is in September. So yes, a lot of universities they're offering their courses in July, but their trimester program starts, the second trimester starts from September. So nursing program, they have got September intake available as well. If you have any question, team, please feel free to message me in the chat box, so that at the end of the webinar we will be able to answer your queries. Scholarship, guys, they are offering up to 20% scholarship for all the programs. And if you have any question, please do let me know. Let's go to the next university. Okay, now let's talk about Kaplan Business School, one of the best schools here in Australia, one of the best colleges here in Australia. They are, I think, everywhere now. Kaplan, if you search Kaplan Business School on Google, you can see the Kaplan locations. Basically, it's an international brand, I will call Kaplan as an international brand, because they have got branches available in UK and Dubai, in Australia as well. The kind of courses basically they are offering Bachelor's of Business, Bachelor's of IT, Bachelor's of Business Analytics, MBA with 8 specializations team. So their MBA program is very famous among a lot of international students because they came to Australia on different program, and now they want to build their career into, particularly into, for example, leadership, or into health services management, for example, or into tourism, or into digital management. Kaplan, they're offering 8 different specialization. They've got 4 intakes available in a year, so your students cannot miss any intake. For example, if their 6 months are completing in October, they can go for November intake. If their 6 months are completing, for example, in November, they can easily go for March intake. So they've got a lot and a lot of campuses available as well. They have campus available in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane, Perth, Gold Coast, and also online option as well, team. And Kaplan, the scholarship, basically they're offering 20% merit scholarship. Yes, team, it is a merit scholarship. Minimum requirement is 60% in your previous studies. If your students are onshore, they must have completed they must have completed 60% in their first semester. For example, the student came to Australia on a different university. They have completed their 6 months, completed one semester in their previous university, and they passed 60% in their first semester. Only then they will be able to get 20% merit scholarship in Kaplan. Okay. And also they have got 30% high achievers scholarship. Now, how this 30% high achievers works, if the student completed their course in Australia with minimum 75% of marks, then only they will get 30% higher achievers scholarship. Or if they have completed their 30% in their bachelor's program in their home, from their home country as well, doesn't matter. So if the student is onshore, completed one semester, and wants to apply for 30% high achievers scholarship, Kaplan will be looking at their bachelor's marks. If the student, they have achieved 75% and above, then they will get this 30% high achievers scholarship. I hope I'm very much clear about the scholarship program. Also, I want to tell you guys one thing about Kaplan. Their MBA program offering 8 specializations, I told you guys, the students can do plain MBA as well. If they don't want to go for any specialization, they can go for plain MBA program as well. Also, team, if they have completed their MBA from Kaplan, I know it is not basically recognized by any any skill assessing body, but I'm letting you guys know because we did a lot of skill assessments. And if your student completed MBA from Kaplan, and if they have 1 year of work experience in Australia, they can apply, like as a marketing specialist particularly, they can apply for the skill assessment through VETSs as well, because we've tried it already and we have already got the positive skill assessment outcomes. If you guys want to see, we will be more than happy to show you guys as well that we did receive the positive skill assessment. But for that, basically, after completing the MBA program, the student must have 1 year of full-time work experience in Australia as a marketing specialist. Okay, team. Any question, please feel free to message me in the chat box. Let's go to the next slide. Okay. Now let's talk about Victorian Institute of Technology, VIT. I hope you all are aware about this institute. Very famous for their programs and their campus locations, of course, and all courses that they're offering. They're offering Diploma of IT, they're offering Business Program, Diploma of Business, Bachelor's of Business, Bachelor's of Information Systems and Technology. They're offering Masters of IT and Systems. They're offering MBA program as well, which is, I think, one of the most affordable MBA program here in Australia. Only $28,000 for 2 years. Diploma. Acha. Also, very, very important team, their campus location. Now, they have got campuses available in Melbourne, Geelong, in Victoria, which is a regional campus, additional 485 visa team. And they have got Sydney and Adelaide campus. Adelaide, of course, regional team. So, the additional 485 visa, this is the advantage basically. Now, of course, like in terms of talking about the scholarships, As you guys can see here, for 2026, these are the scholarships, and the scholarships were not standard basically for all the courses. That's why I couldn't write. I'll have to copy paste basically the scholarship that they're offering. So you guys can see from this slide basically the kind of scholarships that they're offering. For diploma program, they're offering 25% scholarship. And also team, for Geelong and Sydney, the fees is different. Adelaide and Melbourne campus, the fees is different. So if you are committing your student 28,000 for an MBA program, please make sure to check the campus location. This 28,000 for MBA is only for Geelong and Sydney campus. For Adelaide and Melbourne campus team, the fees is 31,200 for an MBA program. Okay. Also for Masters of IT, they're offering this Masters of IT 2 years program only for $34,000 team. The fees is very affordable. They've got multi-city and regional campuses that I told you guys, and also team. They've got practical training available as well. So they are providing internships as well. If your students are interested into studying, into an affordable college but a high quality education, I think you must recommend VIT to them, because this is one of the, I think, what we can say basically, it's one of the best colleges here in Australia offering IT and MBA programs similar to Kaplan. And if you guys have any question related to this particular institute, please feel free to message us. We will let you know about the entry requirements and everything. Entry requirements are also very basic team. Even if your students basically they have completed their 1 semester here in Australia in the IT field only, they will get full credits as well for the 4 units, if the 4 units basically are similar to VIT courses structure. Okay, so let's go to the next institute. Okay, we are here on VIT only basically. So this is basically, I've mentioned the entry requirements and everything, and the intakes available, how many intakes they are offering. So please, I think these slides would be very helpful for you guys to counsel your students. And if you have any question, please let me know. Let's go to the next one. Okay, Icon Institute team. I hope you all are aware about Icon Institute and the kind of courses basically they're offering. They're very old in the market, and they're offering arts, therapy, psychotherapy, counseling, social work, community services, early childhood programs, which are, I think, all PR pathway programs. And they're also offering diploma, bachelor's, master's, and team. Yes, I think you guys are shocked by reading social work here, because Icon, they recently started offering masters and bachelors of social work, which is basically recognized, also accredited by AASW, which is of course, Australian Association of Social Workers, skill assessing body for social workers team. So yes, this program is recognized by the skill assessing body of social workers, which is AASW, Australian Association of Social Workers team. So if you have any student basically wants to study social work program, you guys can, of course, counsel the student for Icon Institute. They are offering early childhood programs as well, which is diploma, bachelor's of early childhood, master's, and masters of teaching early childhood as well. They've got different courses basically available. Also, their most famous program is community services. I think we all are aware right now. Actually, majority of the students who came to Australia on bachelor's program, they either want to go for community services, early childhood, teaching, or social work, or nursing as well, of course. So, Icon, they are offering all of the remaining courses except nursing program. They have got counselings program available as well, team. So if your students they are interested into social work, community services, or if they're interested into a counseling program, you guys can recommend Icon Institute to them. Now let's talk about the scholarship Icon Institute is offering. Similar to VIT and other colleges, actually the problem is Icon is also offering different scholarship for different courses. I've already shared the link basically on my PPT. You guys will see on the next slide. So if your students basically they are interested into in studying into Icon program, they are offering very good scholarship for community services program. The student can package as well if they're not meeting the entry requirement of bachelors of community services directly. So if they're not meeting the entry requirement, they can go for diploma leading to bachelor's program. So Icon, they have got both programs available. Now let's talk about scholarships. Just give me a second. Before going to, for the scholarships team, I really want to tell you guys about masters of counseling and psychotherapy. I know actually we don't have a like huge market, basically international market for this program, but this program is also very famous among international students. I'm not sure actually whether you're receiving application for masters of counseling and psychotherapy or not, but team, they have got graduate certificate and graduate diploma available for this program. If your students are not meeting the direct entry requirement for masters of counseling and psychotherapy program, they can package the program with graduate certificate or with graduate diploma. They've got bachelors of counseling and psychotherapy as well. They're offering different scholarships. They're offering 30% scholarship for psychotherapy, arts, and counseling programs team. So 30% scholarship is a very huge scholarship for these courses, because not all universities and colleges are offering that much scholarship for these courses. And also for community service and social work, they are offering 20% straight scholarship. So for their community services and social work program team, they are straight offering 20% scholarship. And also for their early childhood program, they are offering 20% straight scholarship, which is also a very good scholarship team. They're also offering regional diversity scholarship, which is approximately 35%, but that is basically for certain nationalities, which is Latin American, European, or African team. So if you have a student coming from these countries, they can get up to 35% scholarship. Okay. If you guys want to know more in detail, please feel free to contact me. If you want to know about the fee structure of Icon, I'll be more than happy to send you the fee structure after the scholarship, basically, so that you guys can have a look. And if you have any student, please, you guys are more than welcome to send us the applications, because Icon, they have started taking the applications already for the next year intake. So please start sending us the application, because Icons, they have limited seats available. And this year Icon, filled very fast. So if you have any question and any application, please feel free to contact us. Now the next provider is Excelsior College. They have a campus location in Sydney only, and they're also offering their courses online as well. But of course, international students cannot study online. Um, Now, the courses basically that they're offering are business, counseling, social work, education, creative and performing arts, music, theology, undergraduate and postgraduate both. But I really want to actually talk about Masters of Counseling program that they're offering. And what is PACFA? I'm not sure if you all are aware about PACFA team. This is basically Psychotherapy and Counseling Federation of Australia. This is a very important assessing body for counselors who are studying masters of counseling program. Okay, it is basically a leading voice for the profession. We can say that for the counselors, and they are representing basically all the counselors and psychotherapists in Australia. So if you have a student basically, and yes, Excelsior College, their counseling program is recognized by PACFA team. Also, social work, they are offering Masters of Social Work program as well team. If your students, they don't have a background in social work, and if they're not meeting the English requirement for Masters of Social Work directly team, they can still study Masters of Social Work, but they need to package the course with either graduate certificate or with graduate diploma of social science. The requirement for graduate certificate and graduate diploma is only 6.5, no less than 6 in IELTS, equivalent PTE team. So if you have a student basically who is actually looking to study social work program from an institute which is AASW recognized, which is Australian Association of Social Workers, you guys are more than welcome to send us the application. Even if your students, they don't have a background, Excelsior College, they are giving the opportunity to those students to package the course with graduate diploma of social science or graduate certificate of social science, leading to masters of social work. They're also offering education courses team. They have teaching courses available, graduate diploma of early childhood, masters of education, masters of research as well team. Their Masters of Business Research is also one of the popular course basically here in Australia, because I think Excelsior was the first college offering Masters of Business Research program in Australia before other colleges. So they're very old basically in terms of talking about business research program team. They are based in Sydney, as I told you guys, and they have online options available as well. Yes, graduate diploma of early childhood, Excelsior College, they're offering this program online as well. So the students either they can study on campus or online as well. Okay. If you have any question, team, please feel free to message me in the chat box so that we can answer your all questions. Let's go to the next slide. Okay. Acknowledge education team. Let's talk about acknowledge education. I think we are receiving a lot of applications for acknowledge education. I think due to the kind of courses that they're offering. So for international students, basically, team, they are offering courses like vocational and higher education both, and I will be discussing those courses, team. So they're offering tourism and hospitality management, and also they're offering certificate three, certificate four in hospitality and in commercial cookery as well. Now, in terms of talking about higher education programs, team, they are offering bachelor's of construction project management. Now, team, bachelor's of construction project management, there is no college offering bachelor's of construction project management program for now. um, until today I'm talking about. If you know any college, please do let me know as well. But as per my knowledge, there is no college offering bachelor's of construction project management program in different locations like Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide. Their Perth campus currently they're full right now. They're not accepting new application for bachelor's of construction project management in Perth campus, but in other campus this course is available. If you have any application, please feel free to contact us. They're offering Bachelor's of Community Services program as well. They're offering Graduate Certificate of Health and Community, Graduate Diploma of Early Childhood, Masters of Counseling, Masters of Social Work as well. So, team, if your students they want to study Masters of Social Work program, and if they don't have a background, Acknowledge Education is also offering a package course with graduate certificate leading to Masters of Social Work or graduate diploma leading to Masters of Social Work. The English requirement is 6.5, no less than 6. Equivalent PTE for graduate diploma leading to Masters of Social Work. If your student they do have a background, they can directly go for Masters of Social Work, but they must meet the English requirement, which is 7 each in IELTS or 65 each in PTET. I told you guys about the campus locations already, which is Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, and Adelaide. Acknowledge Education, right now, they're not offering any scholarship team. Now, let's talk about Australian College of Applied Psychology, which is ACAP. Very famous for psychology programs, social work programs. They are offering psychology, counseling, social work, criminology, undergraduate and postgraduate courses. Now, the advantages basically for international students, of course, their professionally accredited program, strong placement opportunities, and student well-being supports are available. So, when we talk about strong placement opportunities team, ACAP is one of the oldest college, basically, we can say for psychology program and also for social work program. So, of course, when the college is old and they're running these courses from a very long time, they do have strong market presence basically we can say, and strong market presence in terms of talking about job opportunities, in terms of talking about placement opportunities. They are offering all of these things team, and also their courses basically if we talk about their counseling courses, their social work courses, all are basically recognized by the skill assessing bodies. Their counseling program is recognized by PACFA, which I was discussing before, and their social work is also recognized by AASW. They have campus location available for international students only in Sydney, Melbourne, and Adelaide. They do have a campus available in Perth and Brisbane, but not for international students. For international students, they have got Sydney, Melbourne, and Adelaide. So, of course, Adelaide will be a regional campus, and Sydney and Melbourne will be in the CBD basically. Also, team, they're not offering all the courses in all the three campuses, team. So, for example, if you talk about social work, they're offering in only Sydney and Melbourne campus. And for other courses, basically, they are offering it into Melbourne, for example, only, or into their Adelaide campus only. So if you want to know more in detail, please contact us. Also, ACAP, they're not offering any scholarship for their programs. And if your students are actually interested into studying counseling and social work programs, ACAP would be the perfect option for them. Now let's talk about Canterbury Institute of Management team. The advantages for the international student would be number one, affordable fees, practical business focus, international student support, and multiple campus accesses team. The courses basically that they're offering are Bachelor's of Business, MBA, Masters in ICT, a Masters of Business Research program, accounting and marketing courses are available. I've mentioned the fee structure here because they're offering different scholarships basically team for different courses. So you can see here the scholarships and the fee structures are mentioned here. They have recently started offering Masters of Business Research program as well team. I know basically there are a lot of students interested into studying, Master of Business Research program. Now we have got another provider on board, which is CIM, and they are offering Master of Business Research as well. Fees is very affordable team, and also they have campus available in Melbourne, Sydney, and Darwin. Now Darwin is one of the I think most famous campus of CIM because there are not a lot of colleges available in Darwin, and CIM is one of them basically. They have a campus available in Darwin. They are offering courses in Darwin. So if you have any question, team, in terms of these courses or in terms of CIM, please feel free to contact us. I told you guys about the scholarships already. The fee structure is mentioned here. Of course, I will be sharing this PPT with you guys so that you guys will be having the access to all the fee structure, the current fee structure of CIM handy. And if you have any question, team, feel free to message us in the chat box so that we can give you the answer straight away. You guys can promote their Darwin campus because of the location, and Darwin is a regional area team. There are a lot of advantages studying in a regional area if the students are actually looking for a permanent residency here in Australia. Their MBA program, they have got specializations available in accounting, information systems, and project management. And also their Bachelor's of Business, they have got five specializations available, which is accounting, information systems, hospitality management, and double major as well. If the student they want to do double majors in their Bachelor's of Business, CIM is offering this course basically. Okay, team. So if you have any question related to CIM, please feel free to message me in the chat box so that I can clear all of your questions, team. Let's go to the next one. Okay, now let's talk about Australian National Institute of Management and Commerce, famous by the name of IMC team. Now, why basically we are talking about this college? Because this is one of our very good providers, and the kind of scholarship and the kind of courses that they're offering. The biggest advantage of this college is basically they have a campus available in Sydney, Hobart, and Melbourne, and also in Perth. I'm really sorry, actually, I missed mentioning Perth here, but they do have a campus available in Perth team and also in Hobart. There are not a lot of colleges there in Tasmania, in Hobart. So if you have a student who is particularly, interested into studying in Tasmania, you guys can recommend IMC. They are offering undergraduate and postgraduate courses in business, accounting, IT, data analytics, and short courses. Also, they have started their masters in research program as well, team. Initially, they were not offering it into all the campuses. They were offering it only in Sydney campus, but now they're offering their research program in all of their campuses, team. And if you have any question, in terms of a research program in IMC, please do let us know. They've got scholarships available as well, team. They're offering 15% scholarship to their courses. But, team, why I have not mentioned about the scholarship for IMC here? Because they have different scholarships for different campuses team. So for that, basically, you need to give us a call and you need to discuss the student's profile with us so that we'll give you more idea about the scholarships, particularly, for each campuses. I'm really sorry, actually, I forgot to mention Perth campus here, but they do have a campus available in Perth, which is, I think, one of the most famous campuses here in Australia and most famous, I think, state as well, Western Australia team, Perth. So please let us know if you have any application for Perth particularly, or for Hobart or Sydney and Melbourne. The fee structure is very good, and also they're offering research program team. So if your students are interested into research program, please send us the application. Now, Crown Institute of Higher Education team, I think we are running out of time, but I'll just finish this one as well. So, Crown Institute of Higher Education team, this is they are offering very good courses. They've got graduate certificate in research. They've got masters of research program. They've got graduate diploma in education, early education. They've got masters of teaching program, early childhood education. They've got masters of professional accounting, Masters of Professional Accounting Advanced. The difference, the duration team. Masters of Professional Accounting is only 1.5 years, which is 3 semesters only. Masters of Professional Accounting Advanced is 2 years, 4 semesters. Masters of IT, Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Business Administration Advanced as well. Similar, actually, the duration is the difference only. Graduate Certificate in Business Administration, Bachelors of Accounting, Bachelors of Information Technology, Bachelors of Community Services, Bachelors of Education Early Childhood, Bachelors of Business, Bachelors of Entrepreneurship and Innovation team. So these are the programs basically that they're offering. They have campuses available in NSW and in ACT. So they have a campus available in Canberra. Yes, very good location. Basically, I know there are a lot of students asking for colleges there in ACT. Now you guys have got the option basically, which is CIHE. They're offering their courses basically in ACT. As you guys can see here, I've mentioned the fees is basically because their NSW fees is different and their ACT fees is different team. Here I've mentioned already about 2026, like what are their like what is the fee structure basically that they're offering in 2026. Their community services program and their early childhood program is one of the most famous programs team, but they are not offering their community service program in ACT for now, but they're offering early childhood in ACT. So if you have any application for these programs in students interested in studying into ACT or in Sydney, community services, ICT, or the early childhood program or research program team, you guys can contact us and we can process the application. The fee structure is there in front of you guys team. You can see here how much per semester the fees is and how much yearly the fees is. And there's a very slight difference basically between NSW and ACT tuition fees. But yes, there is a difference. And I've already mentioned it here, team. If you have any question, please let us know. Okay, team, now let's talk about George Brown College. This would be our last college team. And I think this is one of the best colleges that I've worked with, and the kind of courses basically that they're offering and the kind of student support system that they have. Our students are very happy studying in George Brown College because of the courses and because of the support basically that they provide to their students. So like why I'm talking about, like, because I have not discussed any vet college basically here in my presentation in my webinar, but I am discussing about this particular college because there is a very clear difference basically between the other vet colleges and George Brown College. Number one, the kind of support basically they are providing to the students, because I know courses every other vet colleges they're also providing, but GBC, they are very good in providing support to the students. The quality of education is very good. They are not focused basically, just to, gather students and, attending the classes and then they're going back, but they actually want to, make the students' career very good. They've got vet certificates available. They've got diploma in business, marketing, HR. They've got advanced diploma of IT in telecommunication engineering. They've got diploma of civil construction, also advanced diploma of civil construction. They've got diploma of community services available. Also, they've got English and short courses for pathways available. Now, what are the advantages for international students? Number one, Sydney, Central Sydney location. So they are located at in Sydney, basically at Central prime location. It is just I think 5 minutes walking distance from the train station. They're very career focused. They're offering short programs as well, basically like certificate three, certificate four in marketing, particularly. If I'll talk about like if the student wants to grab a marketing diploma or a marketing certificate, they can study in GBC team, and they have got very good student support services. So they are always available for their students. And if you have any application, particularly for George Brown College, please feel free to contact us. You guys can visit the college as well if you guys want to, and you guys can meet their team, their managers. And if you have any question, if you guys want to talk to me directly regarding this college, please feel free to message me in the chat box, and I will let you know about the fee structure, because they are very flexible and very career focused. Basically, they really want their students to build their career in their own fields, and they're doing everything they can basically in order to making their students proud, or making their making their students career. So yes, team, and if you have any question, any application for this particular college team, please feel free to contact me. We can talk about the fee structure and about the commission as well. Please give me a call and we can have a detailed discussion about these colleges and universities, team. Let's go to the next slide, team. So okay, finally we are finishing, team. I'm so sorry for taking a lot of your time. And I just want to tell you guys that we have got a lot of providers, but of course, I couldn't include all of these providers. Basically, we have got A Poly Academics Australasia, we have got IHM, IHNA as well. They are offering social work program team, nursing program as well, diploma of nursing. They have got bachelors of nursing as well, IHM and IHNA. But they're just waiting for the registration team. They are now basically, I want to tell you a very big news that we can recruit students for ECU, ACU, and Swinburne University. So if you have got any application for Edithcoin University, Australian Catholic University, or Swinburne University, please feel free to send us the application. We'll do the assessment and then we'll let you know whether we will be able to process that application or not. And also, team, I want to talk about Lee Garden View. They're very much famous basically for their hospitality programs. And of course, because of course, I really wanted to finish my presentation, my webinar in 1 hour, but I couldn't finish it. It's already 5:23, team. But thank you so much, basically, for giving us this opportunity to present this webinar in front of you guys. Please feel free to ask me any question if you have. If I will be able to answer those questions right now. We can do 7 minutes, what do we call it? 7 minutes Q&A right now, and remaining we can do it later. So let's start with the questions. I think we have got a lot of questions. Okay, let's start with number one, tuition for diploma or in nursing. So, Saad, can you please confirm for which particular provider you're talking about? Okay, scholarship for Bangladesh. I think you guys are talking about TAFE NSW or for Macquarie. I'm not sure if you can please confirm that for which university you guys are talking about.
Hello, Macquarie University.
So, Macquarie University, Bangladesh scholarship you're talking about,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Perfect. Okay. So let me tell you the scholarship for Bangladesh. So for Bangladesh, it is $10,000 early acceptance scholarship is available. Okay. So this $10,000 scholarship is basically for those students who are early accepting their offer letter. So if their course is starting, for example, in February, they will have to accept their offer by the deadline provided by Macquarie University. They're also offering $5,000 scholarship, which is STEM scholarship, which I was talking about, women in a STEM scholarship. So if there is a woman basically wants to study STEM courses like science and engineering courses, in science stream, technology, engineering, or medicine courses, basically, they will get $5,000 scholarship as well, and $10,000 scholarship is also available if they're accepting their offer early, which is early acceptance scholarship. Am I clear? Any more question?
If the student is a woman and she applies early acceptance scholarship, can she get $15,000
If she will be
scholarship?
eligible going, yes, if she will be eligible going for Faculty of Science and Engineering program, then yes, she might can get both these scholarships.
Thank you.
Perfect. Any other question, Beam? But in that scenario, basically, the student needs to accept the offer early before the deadline provided by Macquarie University. And also, the student needs to be a woman as well, going for a Faculty of Science and Engineering. Okay. Okay. Yes, I told
Uh,
you
I
guys.
have I have
Yeah.
another question.
Yes.
Does University of Tasmania include in ECA group?
University of Tasmania.
Includes in Education Center of Australia group?
Yes. Okay. Now, ECA, as I told you guys in my presentation, basically, University of Tasmania, yes, it is under ECA Group, Education Center Australia. They have got campuses available in Sydney and Melbourne, and they are offering very good scholarships as well for international students, which is 25% scholarship, but that is merit based scholarship. So 25% scholarship is basically for those students who achieve 75% in their offshore studies or 75% in their 1 year onshore studies. Plus, they're also offering 15% early acceptance scholarship as well. So for this year, for example, for the next intake, which is February 2025, the deadline is 15 December to accept early acceptance scholarship. The student can get both 15 plus 25 if they are meeting the requirements. Any question?
So can a student apply in the, is there any campus in Hobart for
Yes,
University of
of
Tasmania?
course. University of Tasmania, their main campus is in Hobart in Tasmania. Basically, they've got two campuses available in Tasmania. And if your students are interested into Tasmania campus, for example, please send me the application and we will assess the application and we will let you know whether the student is eligible or not.
Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. Does TAFE NSW provide diploma leading to bachelor's program for low IELTS achievers and how much risk in dual COE? Yes, Miss Nabaraj. Like mm, Nabaraj. Yes, I think I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm really sorry for that. So yes, Miss Nabaraj. Yes, the student can go for diploma leading to bachelor's program and with low IELTS score. Because of course, diploma program the English requirement is less, which is only 5.5, no less than 5. And for bachelor's, the requirement is different. See, if we are talking about risk, depends basically where the student is applying from, which nationality. Okay. So if you're talking about, for example, Nepal, there is no risk. Nepal is going very good for TAFE NSW market, and we are receiving a very good number of applications for TAFE NSW. We are offering 100% commission for TAFE NSW and Macquarie University team. I'm repeating this thing again. For TAFE NSW and for Macquarie University, to all our sub-agents, we are offering 100% commission until July 2026 intake, because we have got very huge target. We have got a very huge target basically for those two providers. So please send us the application and get 100% commission. Okay, tuition fees in Macquarie University. Okay, so team, for tuition fees in Macquarie University is very simple. Actually, you can go to Macquarie University website. I can show it to you guys here as well. Let me just check. I'll show you now. Vanshika, please confirm if you can see my screen. Okay. Macquarie University. Vanshika, can you guys see my screen?
It's visible, madam.
Yes, Madhya, we can see your screen.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So here I think who was Saima. Saima, so tuition fees, if you're asking for the tuition fees, it's very simple. You can Google Macquarie University here. Once you will see the, the Macquarie University logo here, just click on find a course. Okay. Now click,
Okay.
for example, if the student wants to study Masters of Teach. Sorry. Primary, for example. Okay. So you can go here, you can see here, I am an international student. Please make sure that you check whether, it is like the page is, sorry, hello? Yeah. So please make sure that you guys can, why my voice is, okay. So here basically you guys can check whether it's for domestic students or for international student team. Okay. Okay, team. Sorry, team, can you guys please mute? Because I think there is some. Okay. So here you can check basically, and please make sure that you click on international student, because if you click, for example, like normally when we open the page, it comes like domestic student only. So make sure that you go to international student and you can select your nationality as well. It's completely up to you. But if you want to, select just international student, click international student only, and you will be able to see the fee structure here. So can you see here, the estimated annual fee for this program is 38,900. The duration is 2 years, but the student can get $10,000 scholarship yearly, which is early acceptance. So if you will minus 10,000 from 38,900, the fees per year would be only 28,900. Okay, Samya, am I clear?
Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Vanshika, are we running out of time?
Yes, Madhya, already we have done with the time. We can take more questions, but if we can revert them later on individually, that will be great. We can take like five more questions, five to six, and we can finish it at 40, so that
Okay, I
we
think
can,
perfect.
yeah.
Done. So we'll take five more minutes. Basically, we'll answer five more questions, but I think that we have got a lot of questions. So I'm really not sure which question to answer. Team, I think you guys did not mention basically about, like, which university you guys were asking the question for. Um,
So
okay.
Madhya, we can send the contact details of ours in the chat box for
Yes,
everyone, and then everyone can reach us on our email and WhatsApp, and we'll revert individually to everyone.
yes, team. So let me just okay, here you go, team. Sorry for that. Okay. This is my contact number, team. If you want to get in touch with me directly, basically, I will message my contact number here in the chat box. So feel free to contact me. And of course, if your respective BDMs are there, then yes, they are my team members. And they are very, very good, very, very experienced. But if you want to get in touch with me directly, I am mentioning my number here, and I will be able to answer all of your questions. I'm really sorry, actually, the presentation actually took a lot of time and I couldn't answer a lot of questions, guys. But please feel free to contact me. I have mentioned my number in the chat box. And thank you so much basically for attending the session. And if you have anything, please get in touch with me. And thank you so much for making this session successful for us. All the very best, team, and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you very much.
thank you.